short of the perfect. Steady dripping sauce, yeah, I'm keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne, yeah. I leave banging body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked it.
It's the way you walk and the way you stare. Never mind my tale. Then I think I'm out of his love. Baby, wanna lose control.
Diddy, Kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watch it, so relay this back. Finna have it, don't lock like a chokehold.
I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm letting go. Let me go, but I'm letting go. Let me go, but I'm letting go.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Baby, CVS did what needed to be done. The epic beauty sale is happening right now. And your head in charge just got blessed with the latest and greatest survival kit for acting bad on a budget. First off, the shower. Hygiene is not optional. And thanks to CVS, I have the best products to make my clean pristine. Even trying out some new stuff. Because why not? And now my skin is popping, teeth shining, lips busting. Thanks to my extra care card. That's the real beauty hack. So don't play yourself. Enjoy $10 off when you spend $25 on beauty and personal care. Shop easy on the CVS app and act like you know. The epic beauty sale is happening right now. So go shop before I snatch it all.
Be in the building.
D-A-N-D. This ain't no comeback. This is clarity.
It's the Godfire beat.
Bad Bunny, decode in the beam.
It's Oliver here with a quick Twix tip. Listen, follow all of the in-app suggestions you see in Professional Dashboard. Like seeing all the next steps for growth from the homepage, or going to the creation page and looking at the top suggested videos that can be recreated as reels. All of those suggestions are there to help you, so take the time to explore, because your next viral moment may just be one click away.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch at QOTRmerch.com.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Oliver Twix here, the head in charge, your nerd boy cutie. Okay, the digital debutante, the cutie reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. What's up? Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, in the motherfucking
Happy New
crowd.
Year!
Let these motherfucking wait. The fuck? Bugs Bunny in the motherfucker. Girl. Brooklyn!
We outside.
Babs, can I say your government name? I mean, it's on the internet.
Yeah.
Babs Lanice Wiley. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's so great to see you.
Same here. How you been?
I have been well, Babs. I can't complain.
Okay. I gotta get my mic popping because this is just ridiculous. I got me a new backdrop for 2026, but I gotta get me a mic.
I see you.
Yeah.
You look good, Babs. I miss you.
Thank you. You look good too. I miss you too.
Thank you so much. Okay, so listen, y'all. So the other day, first of all, let me formally, correctly, properly bring the queen to the motherfucking ring. Okay, rap legend, queen of the motherfucking ring. Okay, star of MTV's Making the Band, 1/5 of the legendary hip hop group Sean Combs, the band, Brooklyn Babs, aka Lanice Wiley.
That is I.
Listen, Babs, how are you, first of all? What you been up to?
Listen, I'm so good. I've been protecting my peace. That's what I've been up to. I've been distancing myself from drama and just trying to work. And I've been tapping into AI and I'm so excited about this AI journey that I'm on because learning this stuff has been amazing. And so that's what I've been doing lately.
Babs, how does my mic sound?
It sounds good to me.
Okay, hold on. Somebody said the mic sounds horrible. Let me just double check
Wow.
right quick. No. We appreciate the feedback. Hold on. Let me check right quick. Just so.
Didn't hear it.
Hold on.
How my mic sound, y'all, even though I don't got one. How my phone sound?
You sound amazing to me. Keep talking.
Yeah, okay, y'all. Happy New Year's, everybody. It's 2026. We done made it. You already know the vibe. It's lit. It's get money time. All right. All the drama you had in 2025, leave that shit behind. Okay. And all the good stuff, we're going to put it on the front line. Okay. If it's a hater, tell them see you later. We ain't even playing with them this time around. I don't care if it's family, if it's friends, anybody that's hating, we cutting them off. Okay. We got to let them get their life together before they could come back in ours. You feel me? So it's a new motion going on. You had any ideas you didn't get off the table in 2025? Make sure you get them off right now in 2026. Okay? You had a boo that was getting on your nerve and you was trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Cut them off. Get them out of there. It's already figured it out. I figured it out for you. Get rid of them. Period. Or you got somebody that was good to you and you wasn't really feeling them like that, but they're a really good person. You might want to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? Just get out the box a little bit, all right? Get out the box. Pause. But yeah, get out the box.
Get out the box, okay? Get out the box. Babs, how's life out of the box for you in 2026?
Life out of the box for me is great. I'm feeling good. New journeys that I'm going on. My son is he's turning 12 in 2 months. So,
Congratulations, Babs.
No congratulations. Who wants their kid to get older, okay? I want a rockabye baby for the next 20 years. Okay?
Sorry.
I don't want to see him get older and then get out the house and then get a boo and act like I'm not important anymore. No.
The reason why I say congratulations is you are a stellar mother. One thing I know to be true about you, and scoot over a little bit, Babs. One thing I know to be perfect. One thing I know to be true about you is you take your job and role as a mother so serious. And it's something that I've grown to admire about you since we've been in contact. So that's why I say congratulations, because you're doing a great job, an amazing job.
Thank you. And shout out to all the mothers and the fathers out there, okay? Because it is some good fathers. Every dad ain't a deadbeat. So shout
Yeah.
out to y'all that's putting in that work, that's gotta spend all your money, they eating you out of house and home. Cause my kid, he wilding in my refrigerator, okay?
So I was on social media the other day, minding my business like I always do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw something climb across my desk that I commented on, right? And I'm talking about Auntie Donnie McClurkin. And so underneath the post, I commented, y'all need to leave Auntie Donnie alone, okay? Until y'all show me an email, I don't want to hear shit. And everybody thought it was so funny. And I appreciate the people over there that be on the shade room in the neighborhood talk that be finding me funny. I appreciate it. They be making my little day from time to time. But then Babs comes underneath there with the comment that said something to the effect of she may have a Donnie story of some sort, right? And then the people was like, well, when you gonna tell it? Here she goes saying, when I go live with Oliver. So
Yes. This way I could be a little bit messy at. I could be a little bit messy over here. You know what I mean? And listen, man, it's 2026. I got a lot of stories, okay? Some of them are my stories, some of them are other people's stories.
yeah.
And, and everybody be talking, and I don't never really talk. Paquito, once in a little bit, once in a while. I say a little something. And so I just decided, let me leave a comment. Because I do know a little bit of something about Auntie Donnie. You know what I mean? I do know a little praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Okay? First of all, let me tell y'all, I grew up in the First Baptist Church of Brownsville in Brooklyn. Okay, my grandfather was the head deacon. He had the keys to the church. He opened and closed the church. I was a choir. I was in a choir. I was an usher. I went to Sunday school. I went to weekend school. Every church school I was in it, except Catholic school. Okay, so let that be clear. I know a thing or two about this church life. Okay? And everybody in the church life
listening
ain't going by the Bible or whatever they say is in the Bible. That's why they could never judge me. You know what I'm saying? I bang my rainbow. You ain't gonna never judge me. Cause they on the piano and they sweeter than bear meat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I did not come here to play. Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, because it's somebody else's business, and I want to say God bless the dead to one of my good friends. You know what I'm saying? And if you real nosy, go on my page after this, and I'll post a picture of who I'm talking about, because I love my friend and I'm always, praising his life that he had on earth. But let me tell you something, honey. He was messing with Donnie, and I could say allegedly because he not here no more to confirm it, but I hate to say allegedly because I know this for a fact because I was there, all right? But for the sake of everybody on social media and live and lawyers and stuff, I'm going to say allegedly, right? So allegedly, right, my friend, was dealing with that. My friend was a lot younger. He was young.
And was your friend a male?
Yes, he was definitely, he's a male. Yes, my friend's a male. Yeah. And, he was very young, and when they started messing around.
Underage?
Yeah, underage. Because, like, Auntie Donnie, and, he like him young, allegedly. You know what I mean?
Underage as in under the age of consent.
Legally. You know what I'm saying? Under the age of consent, legally, like on paper, like in the law, like yeah. So allegedly,
How was your friend?
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, allegedly, right? He wasn't. Let me just say, he wasn't a baby, but he wasn't legal. at the time. But he grew
He
into
was not legal.
yes, as the allegedly as the relationship went on, he became a legal age allegedly in the relationship. Okay, and so now my friend, he was in the church, and a lot of times they was treating him funny in the church. 'Cause my friend was very flamboyant. He was not trying to hide who he was, no matter where he went. Okay, when he stepped in the church, it was all eyes on him. Okay, I'm here to praise the Lord, but I'm gonna be shiny and blingy, and yeah, you're gonna see me. You are going to the Lord gonna see me. Okay, and so that's how he was. And so they had this relationship allegedly going on. And then when my friend, he passed away. And at the funeral, the pastor went off because the pastor knew about Donnie allegedly, right? And so the pastor was upset that Donnie was not there. Allegedly, he was very upset. And he had to make it be known that Donnie allegedly should have been in the building and, show your face
At the funeral, Babs?
at the funeral. At the funeral. In Queens, New York, okay? Let me tell you something. That y'all can say what y'all want, because I know, listen, a lot of people out here gonna say, oh, whatever. Listen, it's my life, it's my stories, and I can tell them, and you can take it how you want to take it. It doesn't even matter to me, because it's 2026, and I'm tired of not talking. When everybody else is talking, I want to be in a conversation too. And so, but I'm gonna keep putting allegedly, because, like I said, God bless the dead. My friend is no longer here. And, if I really want to get messy, you know what I'm saying? We could start the hotline and I could have 5, 6 people call in on the hotline to confirm my allegations. But
If you want to send them the link that I sent you, feel free.
yeah. And you know what, Oliver? I thought I'm gonna go into that after this, but that was it. And so I just wanted to say that I've been new, and everybody like, oh well, Babs, he been spilled his tea. Well, it wasn't in my cup, okay?
Babs!
And so, and the only reason why I'm saying this, because you should have showed up to the funeral, okay? You should have showed up and showed love the way you were showing love allegedly, okay? And so, yeah.
So let me ask you this, Babs. So allegedly, when your friend started dating Donnie McClurkin, allegedly he was not 18 yet.
No, he was
How
not.
how old was he?
He was like, a year and a half into 18. And then, he worked his way into,
So he was
18.
18 or he
No, he
was
was a year and a half before 18.
before 18?
Yeah.
Where he meet him at?
To be honest with you, I cannot say that for sure because this was a while ago and I can't really remember exactly where it was. But it's a possibility that it was at the church because I told you that my friend was heavy into the church. He, like, went in to get saved and all of that stuff. So that's where it could have been. But I'm not sure. So I'm going to make it clear that I'm not sure about that. But the allegedly, yeah. Shout out to Donnie. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Donnie. And I'm not here. I don't want to be messy, but I want to be messy. You know what I'm
You
saying?
want to be messy? Oh my god!
Why not? I don't care.
Babs. Okay, so allegedly Donnie McClurkin, who, for the record, I want to say is my favorite gospel artist voice of all time. Him and I have a very similar range where we have a strong tenor voice, but we can hit the notes that women do. And so growing up, I've always just listened to his music. I love his voice. I'm a huge fan of Donnie McClurkin's music. And so it's very disheartening for me to hear what's going on. However, my girl said she wanted to come tell me a story, and I wanted to listen. So here we are.
Yeah, the other stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying? That is, it's sad. But everybody can be open and out You know what I mean? And so it can be very difficult, especially for black men. You know, so I will say that I could kind of understand that. And because, Donnie did spill his tea, because I'm not here to like out anybody. I would
No,
never.
Donnie has spoken
Yeah, he
very
spilled
candidly
his
in the
tea. So
past about
let
his
that be
past and
clear.
homosexuality.
I'm not with that at all. I'm totally against outing people. Okay, because somebody tried to out me. Yo, I remember I did Wendy Williams. No, matter of fact, it was Hot 97. And this when I was with the band and they did Hot 97. And
Was
people
that
call
when Miss Jones was up there?
no, it was Donnell Rollins. He
Okay.
was up there. Donnell was up there at the time. And I forgot who the other host was, but somebody called in. You know how fans call in and they like, oh, hey, y'all, we love y'all. So this girl called in and she went down the line. Hey, Dylon. Hey, Sarah. Then she got to me. She was like, hi, Baz. I love you, girl. I was like, hey, girl. Yeah, I love you, too. She was like, I got a question. I said, what? She was like, what did he think about you being gay? Gay?
Gay?
Gay? Who said that? Who
Hey.
said that? Yo, I was lying. I was like, what? I am strictly dickly. I don't know what you talking about.
Even to hear you say that, Babs, it's so cringy. Jesus.
Yo, it was a time, right? You couldn't, you know what I'm saying? And so I just was like, ugh. And she was like, come on, Bass, because even though I wasn't saying, saying it out loud, but I never was like hiding. I was outside. You know what I'm saying? I was out. I'm outside. If you was outside, then you seen me outside. I was trying. Homeboy say he missed to steal your girlfriend. I'm Miss Steal Your Girlfriend. Yeah, that was me. I'm outside.
Oh, Babs.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that.
Woo! What a time to be alive, all right? You couldn't tell me nothing. And I was on TV. I was sliding through them.
We're finna get through the dashing of these hoes on the one horse open Netflix documentary about Diddy. Okay, we finna get into it because I finally watched it the other day, y'all. Finally watched it, and I didn't even know Baz was in it. I'm literally in the bed just watching it, and I'm like, girl, you in the thing. So we definitely gonna get into Diddy. I want to get into more of Donnie and what he was in. What kind of things was your friend sharing with you that they were doing in their relationship? How long were they together?
They was together for maybe like 3 years, like 3 years.
Okay.
And my friend really liked him. But the fact that my friend was open, well, allegedly, fact that my friend was open and Donnie wasn't really, he's going back and forth, he's tussling it. I guess he couldn't,
He couldn't what?
He couldn't be out and about and loud and proud. He couldn't do that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Did your friend ever say Donnie mistreated him like how this person is alleging in their lawsuit?
Not. No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Donnie treated your friend really well.
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Hold on, Oliver. Give me a second, okay?
No, I got you. Do your thing. Do your thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. You heard it here live. Here, folks. Donnie McClurkin dated Babs' gay bestie back in the day. Oh. And the pastor at the funeral was cussing because Donnie ain't show up to bid his little gay sweet punk lover. Well, I don't know if he was a punk. Well, he said it's flamboyant. Punk lover a goodbye. Now, Auntie Donnie. I'm pretty sure Donnie sent something around there, though. I can't hear you, Babs.
Not at the church. He ain't said nothing to the church.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So the pastor got on the mic at the funeral and spoke about Donnie McClurkin not being there.
Absolutely.
But did he speak about Donnie not being there as his lover not being there, or just as someone who, as the person in this person's life, he wasn't there?
the person in this person's life, but you knew what he was insinuating, right? Because he's not allegedly gonna flat out say it. We in a church, right? So he was busting shots, basically, like, yo, like, don't be scared now, and he should have been here. Like, you know, people y'all was close and friends that he had, people he was friends with was not here for this moment.
What do you hope for Donnie during this time?
I really just hope for him. I hope for all of these allegations to not be true. And I hope that at his stage in his life that he could be true and open and live his life. And, like, you know, not worry about all of the other stuff that's holding him back from living his life.
Right.
Like, you know, that's just how I feel about it. And I love God. I don't really try to talk too much about religion because it's a crazy topic and people will come for your head. I just say that I'm me. I'm me. And I grew up in the church. And I'm me.
Yeah. And the Lord loves you. He loves
Yes.
me. And he loves y'all.
Yeah.
Just the way we are. Of course, we at the Twix exclusive Oliver Twix in the mix with Twix classroom over here cannot confirm or deny anything because our black ass wasn't even born to be there to even say it's true or not. I am very disappointed to hear what is going on with Donnie Babs. Like, it hurts my heart as a kid who grew up in church, listening to his music and again having a similar voice as him. I won't say wanted to be like him, but he was someone to look up to, you know? And of course, him being a man of God, you don't want to hear this about his people and his leaders. And especially when you get into the lawsuit, I don't know if you read the report that the accuser did with a publication, can't name it right now. But he basically said like some of the alleged abuse happened at some of the, like, the conversion, pray the gay away sessions that Donnie was having, you know? And so the idea of someone who's working in the name of God doing human fleshly activities the way they are is just not, it's not.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, I hit the mute button. The fan in me doesn't want this to be true about Donnie, right? But I don't believe you would come up on here and just volunteer a story that you pulled out of your shirt, you know?
I would have to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And there's a lot of cuckoo for Cocoa Puff people out here. But I'm not.
Yeah.
And, you know, my friends for years, even all my friends that blog, when I be on the phone with them, they be like, Babs, wow, girl, you need to. And I be like, I can't. But, you know, sometimes I be feeling like feeling like a frog and leapy. But, you know, I'm not saying nothing bad.
No, you're telling your story.
At all. Yeah, no.
You're telling your story, and I think
Just
it's okay for
telling my
people to tell their
story.
story, just because it may not show someone in the best light, and that goes for me too. It's, if that's that person's truth, they reserve the right to tell it. Shit, you know.
Yeah.
Prayers to everyone involved in the situation, and I hope justice gets served. Right, baby. On to what I really want to get into. The Reckoning that was on Netflix about Sean, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Dr. Love. Did he do it? Did he didn't? Motherfucking Combs. And I'm watching it, and girl, like I said earlier, look her face. I see all down to the dog. You know what I'm saying? And so once I saw someone I knew personally involved, I said, oh, I must sink my nosy nose into this. Babs, The Reckoning. What has been the reaction to you being a part of this featurette? Produced by 50 Cent. We got to get into that
Produced by
too.
50 Cent and directed and put together by Alex Stapleton. Shout out to Alex Stapleton. Give it up for the ladies because I know a lot of people shouting 50 out, but it was a black female. You feel me? That went hard in the paint. Shout out to Alex Stapleton. You know, and she put her foot in that and she did her thing. Yeah.
And so what has been the reaction, Babs? Because of course it involves 50 Cent. It has a lot of people that a lot of us know, okay, as early or as recent as the Making the Band days, but going back as far as some of his baby mamas. And y'all don't cuss me out. You know, I'm a part of a new generation. I know these faces, but I don't know the names. What's the name of the girl who had his first baby? She was trying to sue Mary.
Misa.
Seeing Misa in there, seeing Capricorn in there, just a full gambit of the Diddy experience, which gives it credibility, right? It gives it a whole lot of weight, you know, of truth, because these are people who we know were there. What has been the reaction to you?
Well, the reaction for me being in it is mostly good. You know, I don't think I said anything crazy, you know, at all. My part was light. And so, but I had people that was, you know, upset and it's always gonna be good and bad. So it was people that was upset and making little TikTok videos or whatever that I don't feel bad for Babs. And I'm like, oh, I was giving that off that I wanted people to feel bad for me. I ain't never think I gave that off. Like, but hey, don't feel bad for me, boo, because I don't feel bad for myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, it was good and bad, but mostly good. And I was happy to be a part of it. Really, so like for me, because I'm, you know, merging into the filmmaking lane, just to like from behind the scenes and watching how they put it together and everything like that, and watching this female put this together, I was very inspired. I just looked at it with a different lens from a filmmaker perspective. But overall, the doc was phenomenal. It was good. And some of these stories we already know, but it wasn't put together like this, the way that it laid it out, you know? And so I felt like it was good. I watched it multiple times. And yeah, even my dad watched it. And my dad don't be watching stuff like this. But even he called me. He was like, oh my God, I can't believe
Yeah.
He said, this is, oh my God, he's not a good guy. Yeah, that's what my dad said.
I love that they gave MTV Making the Band its own moment within the doc. I was so afraid that it wasn't going to get any shine, but I was grateful as someone who grew up watching Making the Band that they gave them their whole moment, right? Excuse me, I'm clicking around, y'all. How do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel they did telling the story of the Making the Band era?
I think that they did a great job, you know, putting the Making the Band ever together, and they gave us our own little spot. I feel like we deserved it. You know, it was a big part of the culture at that time, you know, and for us, for Diddy as well, because that was Diddy merging into the TV lane. You know, he never did that before as far as television and TV shows and stuff. And so it was new for everybody. And I think that it needed its own segment. It needed to be told because Making the Band is like a franchise. It's three successful groups that came out of that whole situation.
Yeah.
And so we did deserve that slot.
Did you get a chance to meet 50 Cent?
I've been met 50.
While working on this project?
No, I didn't see him while working on the project because when I filmed, he wasn't there. But I've known 50. I've met 50 from years ago. You know, I was for a minute. I was almost kind of like stalking 50 because I wanted to be on G Unit. And
Oh,
so
really?
I wanted to be on G Unit heavy. Like I used to be running up on them, like, "Yo, what's up? Get me out the contract, son. Get me out of here."
So you started 50 versus Diddy a long time ago. It was actually you.
It could have been. It could have been. But I wanted my G Unit chain, you know, but unfortunately I never got it. But I was trying to get it.
I was a little taken aback by how Kalina That ain't Kalina. How Kalina appeared in this doc, right? To me, Babs, Kalina appeared to be a little frazzled and a little.
Get my lash together. It was looking kind of. All right. So what happened?
She was given a little frazzled and coming undone. And I'm speaking to things evident, like in moments I was watching it, I was like, is her eyes bugging? Like, is she? I don't know. I felt like something was going on and I couldn't put my finger on it. What was your reaction seeing Kalina speak? Because I feel like they gave Kalina just as much airtime as they gave Aubrey, probably even more. Out of everyone who was a part of the Making the Band era. So, what was your reaction seeing her speak in the doc?
I felt like, being putting the doc together, you want to get, both two different sides. A lot of these documentaries was like, everything was negative against Puff, negative against him. So to have somebody sit there that don't agree with everybody else, and basically like, yo, she might have said, yo, he didn't give me the bread, but I was still with him and I loved him and I wanted to be like him. And, I felt like that was great to have that part of it. It gave it balance, So I think for that, it was great. Like I said, I'm looking at it from a producer with a producer eye. Now, I don't know Kalina. I never met Kalina before, so I don't know. A lot of people say she seemed like she on drugs, but I don't know her. So to be like, oh yeah, she on drugs because she was sober and she tripping out, I don't know. Maybe it could be a thyroid issue and why her eyes poke out a little bit or something like that. Like I don't know. I don't want to just be like she you smoke crack, don't you? I don't want to do that. But yeah, I think it was good for the side that she played. I think so.
I don't know Kalina. Don't know her personally. But I met Kalina years ago when I was in college and I was interning at a very popular and legendary recording studio here in Atlanta by the name of Icon Studios. And I used to go up there after class in the evenings and watch the desk as people were coming in and out to record. And not sure if she's still married to the same guy she was when she was on Love and Hip Hop. But this is during that time when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and I used to be the intern responsible for signing her in, getting her like set up, bringing her like anything she needed and stuff like that. And I mean, it was always like hi and bye. Here you go. You need something? Yeah, ha. Like it was nothing. But I met her years ago. And so when I saw her on this doc, I was like, why would like Kalina been electrocuted? Like she like something got unplugged in the back, or like she like, and I'm not saying it to really be funny and Jones. I was like, it seemed like she fell in some water and like she need to like get put in some rice or something. Like she just seemed a little off in the dock.
Not put in the rice.
Come on, Baz, we got to get through this. Come on, man, we gotta get through this. Okay, so the Diddy doc, Kalina, Dirty Money. Okay, so we also hear the story of Day 26, which I don't feel like they got a lot of shine in the doc. They didn't have a moment, but how did you feel about how they shared their story?
I think that their story is kind of crazy, and I try to have communication with Day 26 and I would say Danny the King, but I have my relationship is with Aubrey. I haven't met all of the girls in Danny the King in person yet, but I met all of the Day 26 guys. I wish they would have let them, I wish they would have played more of their part. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of editing that went into it, but when you trying to squeeze everything in, I guess they felt like this is a part that they could cut. But Yeah, I wish they would have gave them some more light, but it was good to see them though.
It was really good to see Day 26. I like Day 26. Like, I
Hmm.
still play their music consistently still to this day. Since You've Been Gone gets played in my apartment at least once a week. Since You've Been Gone. I love that song. Since you've
Hmm.
been gone and where you go. Love it. But I wish they would have shown more of them. Like I was hoping to see more of their story. I almost felt like there is somewhere on the editing floor a whole documentary that could be put together or has been put together or is put together loosely some sort of way from this project just about making the band and all y'all. Like that could be a whole 4 episode thing.
Definitely, definitely.
Of course, we saw Aubrey O'Day. Okay, we love Aubrey. And she represented Danity Kane. Okay, how did you feel the doc told their story? Which I feel like out of all of the groups and acts, their story probably has been told the most out of all of them.
Hmm.
But what was your reaction to seeing how they were displayed in the doc?
I thought Aubrey looked good. I hit her up. I was like, oh, I like the gloves and
Aubrey
all
looked
that.
damn good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you look good, sis. Like, I think she looked good. And the story is wild, but this is my YT sis, you know, and so a lot of this stuff we communicate
Yeah,
about, you know what I mean? So for her, because she was scared. You know what I mean? To even sit on the platform and say all of this stuff. And when you got a black friend from Brooklyn, put the battery in your back, girl. Put your chest out. Do what you got. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens when you got a black friend from Brooklyn. But yeah, I was happy for her that she got to tell her story. And Aubrey been talking for years. We all know that. But this part of it was kind of wild for somebody to tell you something happened to you and you possibly don't remember. You don't know if it's, you know, and so I tell people be careful with that alcohol because I have definitely woken up and my friends be like, "Girl, you last night, girl, you was doing." I'm like, "What?" No, no memory, none.
That was probably top three moment for me watching the doc that I took away. Seeing her sit there and read this Jane Doe's allegation of what happened between allegedly what happened between her and I believe in the doc they said a security guard. I believe that's what they said. I can't remember. It was another individual. That blew my mind. What was your reaction hearing that story? And I'm sure you had heard it before. I'm assuming,
Mhm.
right? What was your reaction to
Yeah,
hearing that?
I was sad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's emotional. It really broke her to get that information. She's like, "What?" Like, and so I was sad for her. That's a lot to deal with.
Why do you think this is our first time hearing this story from Aubrey, considering how vocal she has been over the years about Puff? I feel like Aubrey has never really withheld the clip when it comes to Puff. But I'm learning from the doc she has. Why do you feel like this was our first time hearing that?
This wasn't like something that she heard mad years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it
That's
was,
right.
yeah, it wasn't something she heard mad years ago. It was kind of something more recent than
That came
older.
out in some casework from somebody who's suing him.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Hmm.
right. The person who the guy who the person in the suit said told them to shut the fuck up and mind their own business. I can't remember his name, and I wasn't able to grab a screenshot of him to put in here to bring it up. But do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
He was dang it. Anybody watching, do you know who I am speaking about? It was a guy that in the email the Jane Doe said
Conrad. I think his Conrad.
And he had been on Making the Band.
Yeah. That was Conrad.
Did you ever have any interactions with him?
Yeah, I know Conrad. You gotta remember too that we were the first. So a lot of the people that Day 26 and Danny Kane worked with, they already worked with us. Like especially the people that was Bad Boy affiliated. They were there before I got there. You know what I mean? So they was already a part of Bad Boy as a label. Like, so yeah, I know Conrad.
And how would you talk about Conrad? Like, how was Conrad?
Conrad was cool with me. You know, I never had a problem with him. And so I just think, I don't know, I feel like I'm a different kind of girl. I think as far as like the energy that I give off, you know, so I've never had those type of problems.
Yeah. And ain't nobody really finna fuck with you too much.
You know, and I was giving it up for the ladies anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be a chick that might be like, yo, Babs was I'll be like, oh, all right, I'm sorry.
Babs, Jesus. Focusing back on Diddy. Okay, so let's get into it. So another moment for me that I thought was really huge was the fact that they were able to get this footage of Diddy a week and days leading up to him getting arrested, which out there, content creators, when we talk about content, who shoots it and who owns it, just because the footage had Diddy in it, because he wasn't the one who captured it, and there probably obviously was no agreement in place, the videographer legally could give it right over to 50 Cent.
Yep.
Or whoever it was, allegedly.
Yeah. And so content creators, event throwers, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your paperwork tight. If you getting a videographer or a photographer, yeah, make sure that you got them agreements set in stone and that you own what they are work for hire and you own 100% of the content and they own 0.
And so, hearing you say that, I'm sure you know. So, in the United States, I'm not sure where it is, but you can check it. You can chat GPT it. You can Google it. And there are cases that have happened recently, such as ones involving Kanye West and a photographer. Kanye tried to use his photo, had to pay him because technically the photographer took it and there was no paperwork in place, all the other stuff. In our country, whoever shoots it is the person who owns it, right? And every derivative of that, right, Babs? Is that what you know? Talk more about it.
I know, and that's why the paparazzi get the bag. Because, you know, they want the good shot because they're going to pay them for the picture because it's their picture, it's their camera. You know what I'm saying? The same thing go for music, too. When you like, yo, I got a manager. Like, who's paying for the studio time? You know what I'm saying? Don't let that manager pay for that studio time.
Like how Diddy was.
No, don't let him do it. Don't let that manager pay for that beat.
Like how Diddy was. Because he can hike up the price.
Listen, he could say it's mine. I paid for the session. I paid for the beat. It's all mine. Invest in yourself.
Babs, can I tell you, during my work as a content creator here in Atlanta, and I feel like you know my story. I started out doing a lot of content for a lot of celebrities and stuff like that. Do you know the only person who ever had me sign a work for hire contract is Candy Burris?
Because that's the listen.
Of all the videos I have captured in my 4 years I was doing that kind of work, of all the videos, graphics, all the sounds I've recorded, edited, created, everything I've created, the only person who has and had me on a contract that says, little boy, whatever you create, which honestly, guys, this is standard. What I'm saying is standard. Most people who know the law, most companies who know the law, they will make you sign a work for hire contract day 1, day 0 before you touch anything. But she was the only one that made me sign that contract. Everybody else didn't.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta go through some things. Candy done already been through the mud. She was over there with Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? And like, look, he another one. Like, so at the end of the day, when you go through and people taking from you, and then you start to be an entrepreneur and running your own things, you start to learn the business.
And you find out.
Yup. And you find out. So that's what happened. So Candy wasn't playing. Because that's what it was for me. Like, I didn't know the business. I had to learn it. And now that I'm learning it, listen, we in the chokehold together, homie. Nope.
The fuck?
Facts.
So going back to the Diddy doc, y'all. Going back to the footage I was talking about. In the doc, we see this footage that was captured of Diddy in real time. So what is cool about the doc, if you've seen it, is that we see everybody, Babs, telling their story, but we see Diddy in real time sharing a lot of his thoughts, opinions, actions, what he's doing during the time that his name is all over the press. These stories are coming out. Things are happening. Allegations are coming out. We are seeing him in real time. And so I thought that was so fucking cool. Babs, do you remember when we talked about this story back then? And we read that Kalina had made a statement like right after Dawn did announce her lawsuit. And we was like, Diddy probably called her. I watched the doc and I was like, yo, the way we said it happened literally was how it happened. I was gagged seeing that part where he was on the phone. I believe that was his son, and they were reacting to the Dawn situation, and he was on the phone with Kalina, basically saying like, vouch for me, like I need you to come through for me. And how he was saying it, honestly, it was some pimp talk. It was like some pimp talk on how he was, to me, speaking to her and trying to convince her to give this statement in lieu of him not showing up for her. I was gagged. Babs, what was your reaction to seeing Diddy call Kalina in light of that Dawn lawsuit being announced?
Listen, I told y'all, I already knew how it went down. The same way I told y'all, if you go back to one of our older lives, when I said Young Miami was still in tune, and then when they got that character
Babs,
from
you
her,
did say that.
I told you. Yup. And then she got that character letter. Like, so at the end of the day, yeah, this is wild. Let me tell you something, man. You gotta do right by people, okay? Because she asked this man for a little bit of money. And this has something to do with her children. And he ain't give it to her. And then when it was time when he needed her, and he begging, come on, come through for me, come through for me. Man, you would have written, listen, my Zell would have been overzelled, okay? Overzelled. The way he would have had to run it up for me to come through. Run it up. You would have thought you would have thought I was in the casino. The way my Zell would have been ringing. Okay? Period.
It kind of hurt my feelings a little bit hearing that he didn't give her the money. And granted, we don't know what's going on in her life. We really haven't heard too much about Kalina in recent years. So we don't know what's going on, what's right or wrong. We're not going to pass no judgment on her situation. But I was like, yo, this woman is clearly emotional about this battle she's going through, trying to keep her children, and she goes to Puff Daddy, who we know this nigga got. We know this nigga got $5,000. We know this nigga got $5,000. They said, didn't they say they found $9,000 when they arrested him, like in a bag somewhere? This nigga got money. You fucking P Diddy. You got $5,000 to give them, and he did it. And to see her process. I don't like doing this, and I typically don't like doing this, but I was like, yo, Kalina, you look dumb as fuck. And I'm not sure what type of counsel you got in your life, but I would, if you was my friend, I would have told you, fuck no, fuck that nigga. Tell him go find his statement the same place you had to go find your $5,000 for the lawyer. And to see like the joy on her face, hearing the voice memo he sent her back, and like when he was like, you know, you my dog, you know that, and like to see her like get giddy and happy, like I was like, yo, Kalina got to be put in the rice, Babs, because that's
trauma.
This isn't
love.
right.
She
And that's what I'm
said she
saying.
loved him.
She
She
got to go
said,
to therapy.
yeah, she was like, I love him. I want to be. Let me tell you something. And I can't speak for everybody, but when you around somebody that's so powerful, like it just reeks, like you could feel it, you could see it, you watching how everybody react to him. It was a time where I was like afraid to even speak around this man. Not because I was afraid of him, it's just like, wow, like this Diddy, like I don't even know if I could talk. You know what I mean? And that's how he made people feel. And it's just like you had to live it, be through it to really understand it. It's more of a feeling than I could verbalize it. I couldn't completely understand how she feel. Am I doing it? No. I like listen, maybe if he would have took me and put me in the dirty money group, I don't know. I might have been feeling some of the ways like Kalina. I don't know what they had going on over there and what he did for her life to make her still have this trauma to, when he called on her, she's jumping up to be there for him. It's sad. But people doing in relationships, your dude shit on you and he call you
Talk
when he
about
going
it.
through something bad and y'all jump right up and go right there, be right there for him. Call you when he's sick and you're there, wiping his nose and giving him soup and being there for him. So
I heard a lot said about Dawn in this doc, right? Dawn came up a lot in people's story. Of course, Diddy Kane, where Aubrey was speaking about there was a time when Dawn allegedly, and I think it's true, she was recording a project with Puff, right? And then Kalina spoke about, from her perspective, what she felt like to be a special type of relationship she saw between Dawn and Diddy, right? Based off what you know, right? You know a lot, and what you have seen and what you have heard. Do you believe Dawn to be innocent in this entire Diddy situation or a complicit villain as well? We've heard the story about allegedly allegations about receiving a pill. I'm not receiving a pill. Q being given a pill by her allegedly, right? And him being drugged and all this other stuff. And he's made a lot of allegations about her as well. Do you think she is a victim or a villain?
I mean, it could possibly be both. It could possibly really be both. Let me make this clear. I do not know Dawn, but I've had heard things, so I'm only giving my opinion from what I've heard from and things that y'all people heard from in the public and things that I've heard over the phone from people calling me, telling me stuff, right? So I think it could possibly be both. I think she could be a victim and a villain. Because sometimes the victims turn into villains.
This is
Yeah.
true. Hold on, Babs, 1 second. I got a little snafu going on. 1 second, child.
Yeah, so you don't know. Like, so Kalina said she felt like Dawn wanted to be with Diddy. And so, that could be a possibility too. I mean, this picture right here kind of look a little bit like it, but pictures listen, picture could look any type of way. But if I'm going off the picture, I might be believing Kalina.
Oh, Babs, keep talking. Girl, I didn't hit something and I'm like locked out of my computer. But I know you can still hear me. Hold on, keep
Oh
talking.
God, I don't know if y'all can see me, but Oliver is locked out of his computer. So let me just keep on running with this right now. So the Reckoning. If you didn't see the Reckoning, make sure y'all go see it. It is 4 episodes, right? And like you could watch it on a day you ain't really got much to do, and you done cooked already and everything, and you want to chill. Like this is even something you could watch with your old boo or your new boo and have something new to talk about. But it's pretty good. And I am at the end of episode 2 and going into the beginning of episode 3, right? And so if you want to see me, you know what I'm saying, you could go bam, bam, just go to episode 2 and 3. But shout out to my girl Alex Stapleton, like I said. So I would tell y'all to go watch all 4 episodes. It's a good watch, it's a good doc. And for everybody, I'm not y'all gotta believe what y'all want to believe. You know what I mean? I would say that. It like, I'm not on no hate puff train. Let me make that clear. It's pros and cons when it comes to my situation. Right? So make that clear. All of the other allegations, those things never happened to me. And I feel sorry for anybody that they happen to. And I feel sorry for all of the victims. So, I'm just here to tell my story. And y'all all know I walked for the cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. But hopefully all of the victims could get they just due, and they could get their therapy and everything that they need to go on and help them in their life. Yeah, cause
Thank you, Babs. I appreciate you. You're so good at this.
thank you. You're a little bit blurry though. Is that on my
Hold
end or
on. No,
your
that's
end?
me. I just can't never just have a great. It's always something got to be falling over in the classroom, but it's all right. I
It's all
think
right.
that's the charm of all of it. Twix. There's always something going on, but we just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We just keep it going. Listen, I'm gonna speak this now. When we get the $1 million budgets and all this other stuff, we're gonna look back at these days when I was doing everything, and we're gonna laugh. We gonna laugh when I'm on the Emmy
Yeah,
stages getting my Emmy. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna
yeah.
laugh. It's gonna be a great time. I personally want to be on Dawn's side. I am, and it may be because I am a Dawn Richard fan. I'll follow her
Mhm.
after Danny D. Kane. Anybody, do yourself a favor, get into all of Dawn's music and visuals.
Fire,
Post Danny D. Kane.
fire,
Baby,
fire.
baby. And it's like, I hate to minimize anyone's work or anything. I hate to do that. But it's like, dang, if she only would have had a budget.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say she might give Beyonce a run for her money if they give her a Beyonce budget. As far as Beyonce live shows, I'm not sorry to the B girls. I'm sorry. Like, listen,
I hit them buzzing, Babs. They coming for you, girl.
listen, y'all do come for me, come for me. I stand on it. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. Facts.
I want to believe Dawn. I really want to believe Dawn. And I want to view Dawn in a positive light, right? And I'm not saying I don't. It's just as someone who empathizes with her and biasly sides with her, it didn't feel great watching the dog and seeing kind of everybody position her to kind of be like a
A
part of
liar.
a liar and a part of Diddy's scheme and like covertly trying to do other stuff and yeah, it didn't feel right seeing that about her. It just
Yeah.
didn't. Y'all, we were talking about the Diddy Dot, the record in that Babs was on. Already talked to you, Babs, about your reaction hearing the Jane Doe story from Aubrey. What was your reaction to hearing Aubrey talk about this email she got from Puff that involved and consisted of him speaking very sexually to her as well as sending some photos?
That was wild. I just was like, "Ooh, like that." That was wild to me. And then like for her to be like to read it and you get like, yeah, that was wild. And I can't even imagine like my boss, you know, talking to me like that. I like that was wild.
Why do I feel like this is my first time hearing this too from Aubrey?
I'm not 100% sure. I would have to go look into the archive because Aubrey done said so much stuff. Aubrey been talking for years. I think this might be the first time I've heard this and like her read it out loud. But look, like I told you, some people look. I just said, look, it's 2026. I'm gonna start talking more. Better believe things that people telling you they are not telling you everything. I can guarantee you that they are
Mm.
not telling you everything.
You're right, Babs, because I surely don't be telling people everything either.
You know it. You know it. Yup.
And listen, baby. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I hate for the day anybody come to Atlanta do any story or any hoe, baby. I'm telling it. The only person that's really safe is Candy Buress. You know what I'm saying? Candy safe. Everybody else.
Listen.
Don't have them call me. Don't
I'm
call
on that
me.
type of time too. Listen, don't call me. Don't have them call me because I'm.
And so overall, the doc about Diddy done by 50 Cent, you were happy about it.
Done by 50, produced by 50 Cent, done by Alex Stapleton.
I love that. Sorry. Shout out to
Yes,
Alice Stapleton. Shout out to Alice
yes. Shout out
Stapleton.
to Alex Stapleton, like the black woman that put this together.
Alex.
Alex.
Gotcha. Alex Stapleton. Shout out to her.
Yes. Give it up for the ladies. Yeah. Dope doc. Did good. Out of all the Diddy docs that's out there, this might be the one.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that, 50 Cent coming from the hip hop culture, actually knowing him, and then people like, oh, you're a black man trying to take a black man down. But I'm like, this is a black man telling another black man story that's actually a part of the culture. I would prefer him to tell it. None of these other people that's doing these docs, they don't know Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't worked with him. They ain't been around him. Like, no. And so I think that he has the credentials, he has the credibility to produce something like this. And they don't get along. They don't. And like, if I don't get along with you, and people be like, Dad, that's messed up, Babs. You kicking her while she down. Facts. I'm not kicking her. I'm stomping her while she down. I'm stomping her. In the head, the back, everything. Stomping her. Facts. Because she tried to kick me while I was up. You should have stayed up. Yeah.
I enjoyed the doc. I'll give you my reaction, right? I appreciated seeing all of y'all a part of it. I thought it was really cool as kind of like, I won't say like giving back, like ain't no charity, but I thought it was really cool to see a lot of y'all return and tell y'all story and like be placed in a position of power. Seeing you tell your story, seeing Arby tell her story, seeing Day 26, Misha, some of the execs that were there, all the people that were involved, the producer guy at the end. I was happy to see people who are not the top dog or the Diddy in the equation being able to safely tell their story. I absolutely love that. And then I love the throwback of it all. Of course, the making a band, the MTV. It was very informational. I knew nothing concretely about Diddy's life prior to him leaving Uptown. Not Uptown. Prior to him leaving Uptown and starting Bad Boy, I didn't really know nothing about him being like this young guy in the industry causing all this chaos, headlines, technically really being a bad boy, and how he kind of evolved that brand over time. Which, honestly, and I'm not even gonna lie, I am not saying Diddy is right in anything that he has done. I ain't gonna say that. And Diddy is in jail, and rightfully so. He should be in there serving the time for the crimes against the people that he did it towards. But as a young black entrepreneur who is in music, media, and entertainment, I'm not gonna lie, I was very inspired watching the geniusness in how he maneuvered his career and how he was able to monopolize a brand, how he was able to convince people of his dream, how he was able to structure these, his business and the infrastructure in the assembly line, and just how he was able to do it all, how he was able to go from nothing to everything. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, whoa, this is low key, low key. Y'all giving a Diddy masterclass just a little bit. It
was fun. That's what made the doc so good, because it's pros and cons to everything. You can't take that away from him. You can't, and I'm not gonna take that away from him. I'm so grateful and thankful the time that I had over there, because I felt like I was going through school. It was a lot of things that I learned. From this man, and even from bad things, I learned from that for my future. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I truly did, and so I'm grateful for the lessons that I've learned from being a part of the bad boy era.
I thought the first episode stellar. And I think I just kind of am biased towards 3 because that was a part of Diddy that I was young and lived through, like my earliest memory of Diddy. I did feel like there were moments in the doc where the energy kind of dipped, right? And I'm not gonna lie, some people in the doc, I was like, yo, bitch, I don't think you all the way right. Like, I don't think you really. And I'm just gonna tell the truth. Some people, it was hard to believe that they believed they were a victim. You know, and I mean, I'll tell you, Kalina was one of them. I was like, and not saying Kalina was trying to post herself as a victim, but it was hard for me to kind of place Kalina, right? Because this is a doc about Diddy done by 50 Cent, who was his mortal enemy. You are still claiming to be loyal to him, but you've reconciled it some sort of way to come do a doc that his mortal enemy is doing, right? And then hearing her talk about, again, the payment she requested, how he called her, I was a little conflicted watching Kalina. I was also a little conflicted watching the gentleman with the dreads. I can't remember his name right now, but he was the guy who gave up 25% of his stake in Bad Boy. Kirk. Yes. There was at times I was struggling with Kirk. I'm not gonna lie. And it was only because I felt like he was selling me a story versus telling me a story.
Well, let me say this, right? For the older people in the industry that was there when he was there, they're co-signing it.
Gotcha.
Like, I seen Cameron made it clear. He said whatever he said is facts. He said, I can't speak for nobody else on that documentary but Kurt. And he was like, we know. We seen him. We were there. He was like, whatever he say is real.
Yeah.
And Cameron came out and said that. Because, you know, a lot of them, and Mace, you know, they were there. Like,
yeah, they were there.
They were there. Yeah.
No, we appreciate the clarity. No, thank you.
Yeah, because a lot of times things can sound, you know, unbelievable. People say it to me. Like, you know, and I'm like, yo, it's no need for me to even go back and forth with you. You had to be there. You wasn't there.
Now, a person in the doc that I felt like they tried to, let me not say the doc tried to put this person in a questionable light. I think they did. I think they made a choice in presenting how the world sees this person in a questionable light. Very polarizing story. And I'm talking about of Capricorn. Me watching it and seeing her tear up, I was like, I believe Capricorn. And it was how she was saying it and the word choice. I was like, oh yeah, like I don't feel like she's trying to convince me of anything. I feel like she's saying what happened, and I'm deciding on what I choose to believe. But I was a little shocked to see that so many people in real time and real life questioned her and her telling her story while she was telling it and the validity of some of the things she was saying.
Some people, especially from a different era, I would say the internet era, they can't fathom it. They can't fathom it. They have no understanding. They like, well, if it was me, and I'm like, yeah, but you live in a different world. It really wasn't like that back then. It was a whole nother world. It really was gatekeepers. Like, it really was steps and things you had to go through. Like, people really was getting popped and kidnapped and all kinds of crazy things was really happening. But it's hard for people to believe. Like, I could watch a mob movie and be like, come on, man. That was happening. I didn't come up in the Harlem Nights era, but that was happening. So that's just what I say. That's why I'm like, I know what I know because I was there before social media. Before all of this, that people got so much freedom and they could say what they want and get online and make their own money and make their own way. It wasn't like that at all.
It wasn't.
And people will clip your wings and you won't be able to fly. Okay? You can't blackball nobody right now. Back then, you can get blackballed. Yeah, because somebody could say, yo, Oliver, like, don't mess with Babs. And you could say, all right, I'm not gonna mess with Babs, but then I could go over here and go like because it's so many, many options for people, it's hard for them to really be blackballed because they
Yeah.
could go do their own thing. Like I don't have to go in your studio to record. I don't have to get a beat from you. I could go over here and do it myself. And so that's what changed the game. And
Yeah.
that's why, and a lot of people that didn't talk, they want to talk. Like, why should I go my whole life and not tell my story because, that was mad long ago. You should have said something then. No, I shouldn't have said nothing then, bitch. I'm saying something now.
Yeah.
That's it.
And so fast forward in real time, Danny Kane is back.
Let's go. The three of them, not the whole group.
The whole 5 ain't there, which is so
No.
disappointing. Babs, the last time you and I talked about this, you never confirmed it, but you said it's a possibility. There may be some chit chatter about it. And it being potentially Day 26, Danny Kane and the band teaming up to do something. However, we see Danny Kane on the road doing shows, performing, getting their content, getting their ticket sales, getting their booking money and content. And we do not see the band nor Day 26 update us on what's going on.
Day 26, they do shows here and there. And actually, they went on a little tour last year in 2025. And so, they always pop out and do shows. I am still trying to make this happen with all three groups to get together. I don't even care if it's for one night. I feel like it needs to be done. I'm going to tell y'all, the band, y'all see, if y'all watch the show, you knew niggas was up there fighting. They was doing all kind. Listen, I can't get everybody on the same page at the same time. I feel like I'm the glue. I know I'm the glue to the band. I'm the only one out of all these years that been in contact with all of my 5 band members. And I'm just trying to make it happen and get everybody on the same page at the same time so we can hit the stage. Last year I popped out with Day 26 and I came out on they set. But I want to come out with my band members and I want to do the whole record. Like, I'm doing my verse. I'm like, yo, DJ, spin it back. I got to do my verse 3 times to fill up the song. You know what I mean? Like, so now I want the band together. And that's what it's going to be. So if y'all watching this live, if y'all watch this video, and you are a fan of the band, like tap in. Go in the comments, say, because, my band members, listen, man, they dysfunctional.
How much money would it take? How much money would it take? How much money is it, Babs? How much?
I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else. I don't know. But we do. Oliver, make it happen. Get the sponsors, Oliver.
That's what I'm saying, girl. How much money?
Production.
How much money?
We talk off live. We could make some things happen.
Because I'm thinking about me from my perspective, right? Y'all, the band, Day 26, Diddy Kane, Diddy, all the Making the Band era, those are like y'all are my artists. Like, y'all are my people. No tea, no shade. I'm not coming to a Danny Kane concert just with the 3 of them. I'm not. I want to get the full 5. I'm just not, and I love them down. This is no hate towards them. I'm just saying, as a consumer and a lover of the brand, 3, I may even take 4, but just 3, I'm just not doing it. I'm not really showing up nowhere to see Day 26 in 2025, and I play these songs at least once a week in my place. I love Babs' Dirty Draws. I may not really come show up and see the band by themselves, but bitch, if all 3 of them hoes, 2 of them hoes put their name on the list, I'm stopping what I'm doing. And I feel like I speak for a whole generation of people that was born at my time and watched y'all. I'm stopping what I'm doing and I'm coming immediately. Like, I'm stopping. I'm getting my Melissas. I'm getting my Sean John. Well, I don't know if I can do Sean John outfit. I'm gonna get my Fat Farm outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Fat Farm's a must. Baby fat. Yup.
Fubu. I'm gonna get me a jean dress, some Melissas. You know what I'm saying?
My Vizus, yeah.
And I'm coming. So we got to make this happen. We gonna tap in after this. Let me know what's the dollar amount, because we may. Now I don't really know, but we may. You know, we may.
Listen. My group, we rappers. You know, we gonna make.
And
We
it
gonna
gotta be
work
fair.
something
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
You know
Now
what I'm saying?
we're
But
not trying
now
to
when
pay no
you
mortgage
start,
for the year.
yeah, you start talking to the singers when they got all these dancers and all of this stuff, and you know, they budget gets a little bit different. You know, I don't need a dancer. I need a hype man, and I'm good to go.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Um, let's talk about the band right quick. Who's still not talking to each other? Y'all still mad at Sarah?
I'm speaking to Sarah right now.
Okay, everybody's still mad at Sarah. Damn.
I'm speaking to Sarah right now. You know, we don't stay. We family. We not gonna stay mad for too long. I got everybody on the same page right now. Chopper apologized to Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, and on live, he did. He went live and he apologized to her. Said he was wrong. Shouldn't have did that. So that was a good thing. Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Where
Yeah.
is the band's documentary led by Babs at right now? I play it on my YouTube live very often, you know, when I'm just trying to buy me some time. I play the doc announcement. Where is it, girl?
Well, it still is in production. Let me make this clear, okay? I am an independent filmmaker, okay? And so I need the folks to tap in with me because, you know, sometimes we hit caps. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the money, it be the money. And, you know, I be chasing these investors and these sponsors, but sometimes it get hard. And so right now I had to put things on pause for a second because I got to get up the rest of the money. And so that's what it really is. And I'm gonna be transparent because I am an independent filmmaker, and
Talk to us.
I'm not afraid to ask for help. You know what I mean? And so I'm about to tap in with you guys, and I'm about to start a whole campaign to get this band documentary off the floor because it has to get finished. And nobody don't want to work for free. These cameramans, they be wanting money.
Yeah, the cameramans. I got to vouch for my cameraman. You know, I was a cameraman at one point. Yeah, the cameramans got to get paid. Please let us know
Yes.
how much is needed. You already have my support to promote and push and get the word out there because I definitely want to see this doc. And I want to see y'all's story. You know, I really want to see the band. I just want to see y'all one more time. And the thing, I want to get sentimental. I want to drop the energy. It's gonna piss me off. It's gonna piss me off. It's gonna make me sad that the day may come and we never got the full 5 original, groundbreaking, legendary, history making, can never be effing duplicated, erased.
We gonna use
Group,
this clip.
the
We gonna
band.
use all of us saying that because that is a fact. We
Y'all are
all 5.
legendary.
We are 5. We are still alive. We still healthy, and we need to go rock out.
Y'all
And, you know,
got to.
gotta go rock out. And Sarah, I haven't seen Sarah in so many years. I was telling her that. I said, "Girl, you know you're the only one I haven't seen since the day we left the show."
No, I thought you saw her like y'all reunited years later. No, I thought it was a picture of y'all.
It's a picture of me and Tony, not me and Sarah.
Then y'all do a song together.
We did a song, but we didn't do it in person.
You and Sarah have not seen each other since y'all left the show back then. Babs, no. I don't. I
And let
can't.
me tell y'all something. This is a part of the documentary. This is a part of it. Like, because I'm going to each of my band members, and that's one of the things. I'm like, yo, Sarah, you are the only one, not just me, nobody. None of the band has seen Sarah since the band was over, and we all seen each other. We've all been in the same room with each other. We've all done things with each other, but Sarah is the only one, and I cannot wait to see her. I know we both go because we talk about it. We be like, girl, we gonna be crying, because I speak to this girl all the time, and I built a closer relationship with Sarah after the band, even though we haven't seen each other.
Trauma is real, and healing has to take place, right? entertainment is what it is, so superficial, and we could want all these things. You know, we want our fantasies fulfilled as fans. We want to see these things happen, but healing has to take place because real things have happened, right? And so I pray healing abounds with the band. Outside of that, I look at acts like Escape, SWV, you know, who are in their latter years as a group, but they're still out here making millions of dollars, you know, touring and still being there for their fans. I look at people, and I ain't trying to be shady. I hope this clip does not come back and bite me in the ass. I'm not being shady. But I look at people like Dondria. Dondria had one song, I Feel It All Over My Body, and I don't even think it was technically like a huge Billboard Hot 100 hit. We know it. Dondria be at the prize. Dondria be at the clubs. Dondria get booked. She be on the stage. And she take her money, she go home. What's the other girl name back during our time? I just wanna be more than a wifey, more in a man, turn yourself from me, see, I know. She got the other song. What's her name, y'all? Ready for Love. I can't think of her name right now. But she's from back during that time, and Mama's still out here working. I say all that to say the band. Babs, Chopper, Dylon, Sarah, Ness, y'all have I, in my personal opinion, feel like y'all have a whole heap of millions of dollars of money just sitting over there. And ain't no
2026. I gotta put it together. And you know, I just gotta put it together. I can't wait for the promoter. I am the promoter.
You are the promoter, Babs. And you know what's gonna happen? And we're gonna talk more about it live, but I honestly think you should pull together from the band who you can and just go out there and just start making the money and watch everybody else get their act together. Because that's what always happens.
Right now, I could get everybody. This is a no-brainer. I could literally get all 5 of my band members and we'll get them to come together. But I gotta put it together.
So why don't y'all just get a venue and put up an Eventbrite and sell the tickets?
It's gonna be on me. I have to do it.
Oh, Babs, call me, girl. We can get a show together. And where everybody stay?
They all over. That's the thing too. Everybody's in different states.
Oh, well, I know where you at. What's Sarah at?
Sarah's in Michigan.
Chopper's
in New Orleans.
Inez
is up north.
Dylon
is he's somewhere in the south.
Plane tickets ain't nothing. I really feel like if we plan it ahead of time, we could take about $1,000 and get all y'all where we need to get y'all. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna be more than a band.
Maybe 1,500.
Yeah.
Now don't y'all start this shit now. You gotta sit in the front and all this. Get y'all ass in business.
Listen, I'm tall. I need leg room. You know, I gotta be in the front. You know, I need 10 Biscoff cookies. I don't play about my Biscoffs.
Babs, get your ass in this business select and sit your ass down, okay? We trying to get the band together, bitch. We got to get the money up. 15, maybe $2,000. We probably need to fly y'all in the day before because we ain't gonna do no day of arrivals. Fly everybody in the day before, get the hotel.
Yeah, I don't play that. We might need to do 2 days before because we're not just doing the show. We filming everything. Everything is a production, Oliver. You know.
Yeah. Put y'all in the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's get some content.
We get some music done. You know what I mean? Like all of that.
Do the show. Get the content. Edit the shit up. Film the concert, put it out as a goddamn special. All this is money. You know what I'm saying?
What we doing, Oliver? What we doing? I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow off the live so we can start planning this because we gotta lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to toot my own horn. I'm trying to make a point. If 100 plus people come see my raggedy ass, okay? And I mean, I done did a little yang around the house, but I ain't, in my opinion, on the level of the band. And if I can make almost 100 people come out the house, the 5 of y'all can have, in my opinion, thousands of people come. That's my opinion. That's what I believe.
I feel that way too. And you know, I feel like I could get Day 26 involved too. All of the guys involved. So we'll talk.
We got to make this happen.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like I could definitely make that happen.
Yeah, yeah. Dabs, I have no more questions for you, girl. Oh, there's the bell. I love you, Lenise Wiley. I really do. It is such a honor of mine to have successfully developed a relationship with you. I just think you are a wealth of knowledge, experience, energy, comedy, conversation, and just overall joy. Like, I love you so fucking much. And every time you come on my live and we have these moments, it's like the little, how old I was, I'm gonna pick an age, 8-year-old in me is just like, happy on the inside, being able to share this space with you, talk about something that I love, something that you live, and continue to do my little part that I can, my little part over here in the universe, keeping you in these streets out here. I just enjoy you so much.
And I appreciate that too, Oliver, and I love you too, and I'm so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You keep grinding, you don't let nothing stop, and I just keep watching you move, and I already know what it is like, to be an entrepreneur. It's not easy. All right? It is not easy. So shout out to you. And shout out to all the people that support Oliver. Shout out to y'all too.
Thank you.
And shout out to all the people that support me. Shout out to y'all.
Yes! Make sure you get your don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch.
Don't forget to get your Queen of the Ring merch. Follow me, Brooklyn Babs, on all platforms. I'm tapping into the AI thing now, so I got my AI short going on right now. It's called Beat for Days, so tap into it.
Hey, Babs, I love you so much. Listen, thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you again. And we will talk, no, Babs, because I just got passionate. Like, I'm like, y'all need to do this. Like, Diddy Kane is around here just getting all the lunch money. Damn.
Getting all the lunch money. I need the dinner money and the breakfast money.
Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say about Ariel Day. But one thing about that Ariel Day is gonna get the show together. She gonna get to the motherfucking bag, and whoever is gonna show up to work is this is who Diddy Kane is today. Come on.
Yeah. She gonna get to the bag.
She gonna get to the bag. So inspired. I love it.
Once they see the band in day 26, then I'll probably be able to get Danny Kane to come on board and join the tour. Come on, man. We done did 3 cities. Get your ass on the bus.
Do y'all not know? Like, oh my God. Like, can we please oh my Jesus. Listen. If I had it, and I'm speaking right now, when I get it, and I hope it comes this year. Oh, baby. Because I already know it's going to be bananas. Like, the people are going to come. The people are going to come. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming to be nosy. They're coming to fan out. They're coming to relive. They're coming to socialize. They're coming to see. They're coming to spectate. They're coming to go live. They're coming to hate. They're coming to fight. They're coming to fuck. They're coming to drink. They're coming to smoke. They're coming to dance. They're going to come.
They're going to come. They're going to come. There you go.
Any final words before I let you go, Babs?
2026, man. I already told you it's a new vibe for everything. Just be excited. If you're healthy, be excited about that. I don't care if you ain't got no money, really. We could get to the money. But if you're health is wealth. So if you're healthy, be happy about that. If your parents are healthy, be happy about that too. And everything else, we're going to get to it in 2026. So shout out to y'all. Period.
Thank you so much, Babs, for joining on tonight. Listen, thank you guys so much for watching this live. Be sure to comment, jump down right now in the comment section if you're rewatching this, and let us know some of your opinions on the things said today. Be sure to follow Babs as well as myself on all social media, okay? Hit the subscribe if you have not already. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're going live. Thank you, Babs. I got Babs in the back. I just love Babs. She's so fucking funny. And listen, I love you guys so much. Happy New Year. Let's get it crunk in 2026. 2025 was the setup. That I know. 2025 was the setup, but 2026 is the shakedown.
The shakedown, okay? Period.
I love y'all. Until next time, my friends, be sure to pray and Kegel. Good night.
Yeah. Everybody go. again and again. Come one, come all,